Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, you're down here in the red zone. You know you've got to be able to run the football. So good call going with the toss play. Nice blocking up front. Good patience by the back finding his crease.
They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Canes! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Miami, 35, Michigan, 15.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Number 0, hauls it in and takes it in for the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Dropping back, it's War. The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own. A long way to go for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Miami 35, Michigan 23.
First down to start the drive after the break. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The jet sweep pass. And he's running in the open. The 40. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Michigan. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished. This offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Looking for a man. It's Ward. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morgan. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Wants to throw on first down. Coming after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, it's Warren. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll go back to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And they'll try to tack on 2. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Slams it ahead. He's back in the end zone for the 2-point conversion and followed the touchdown as he single-handedly is trying to keep them in it. They're sending out the regular kickoff unit. I know they've got a couple of timeouts, but I don't think there's enough time on the clock to pass on the onside kick. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult...
The ball squirts free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Buys a little time. Fires on the move. Touchdown, Michigan! And they've got the lead in the final minute. He makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
42.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.